Thank you so much, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thank you so much for all that you do. We appreciate you. Now, on to the reading. Hi, Aries. This month, I'm doing an angel card reading for you of 8 cards with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle deck by Stuart Pierce. I was guided to do this. The angels said that this is necessary, so all signs for this month, sun, moon, rising signs, make sure you listen to your other sun, moon, rising signs, and if something doesn't resonate with you, then listen to your moon or listen to your rising. Beyond that, thank you so much for listening, and here's your reading. The very first card that you have coming up is Archangel Uriel's Freedom card. This card says to me that is something that you are wanting so badly this month, but really it's not completely about that, because what I'm getting from the angels right now is that you want to release yourself from a divine or a union with someone. It may not feel as though it's divine, but you want to perhaps move on from a situation. And what I'm hearing is that this may have been a pattern for you to, after a certain amount of time, you get bored, you feel like just breaking things and going about your way, because maybe things are, you feel held back. You feel that you're going to lose your own personal focus by being with someone else in a partnership for a very long time. What I'm hearing is that it's a good learning situation for you to be in, that you cannot lose. But in that time that, where you are, if you feel stuck there, that, find the joy in it. Find the joy somewhere in it, even if that joy is coming just from you, just from where you are, just from being on this planet at this time. Something very simple can shift things for you right now. Especially if this is in regards to a relationship situation, someone who's married, some of you are single, and some of you know that it's time for you want to be in a union, but you've been pretending as though you don't, playing hardball, playing as though you really don't need anyone, even if it's just for friendship, but you really secretly do crave that. Angels are saying to go ahead and allow that in, because it's going to be very good for you. It's good because it's going to be very healing for you. Not that you're ill or anything like that, but it's just going to be good for you to open yourself up and to allow yourself to enjoy. The next card coming up is, and I don't know if that means, anything to you, but that's what it was saying. Be more in the moment with that card that came up just a second ago. The next card is Archangel Zadkiel's Security card. Now, it shows that you want security, you want to make things connect, you want to bring them together better, you want the links to fit together, you really want to see things expanding and growing. And maybe they aren't doing that. It says that your thinking is something that you want to take a look at. Take a look at your thinking, take a look at your overall mindset in regards to success. I'm seeing that there is someone there who has been very like a Saturn type of energy, that's been like a disciplinarian, someone who's been helping you to bring that structure piece into your life, because that's what position this card's falling in. And it's saying that you can have that structure, you can have it, but you're not going to be able to flee. You're not going to be able to just run off and leave it, for someone else to actually take care of. Some of you want to do that. Some of you are just ready to go out and live amongst yourself and have more independence, even if you are living amongst people. But some shift has happened in you, and at this time, with this full moon being in Sagittarius, Jupiter is a planet that has to do with freedom. So you're going to be feeling that. It could be an illusion, though, as to how it applies to your life if you're looking at it from a way that's just going to go against what your goals are. So the angels are saying for that structure to really come in, for you to go ahead and reach out, to reach out. And even if the person is so tunnel, people are just tunneled into what they're focusing on, and they aren't giving you, they aren't listening to you, hearing what you want. That's okay. You have the angels that can work with you, your guides are there, and it's a month, it's a very spiritual month, regardless to whether anybody is spiritual feeling or anything. This is a spiritual thing. Life is spiritual. Your own connection to yourself, and experiencing that oneness. So that structure is there, but you've just got to be a little bit more present and showing, and the mindset piece is there. As far as your life force, that is the next card coming up for Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel does have to do with health. So that coming up in this position for life force is very, very neat. It really is, because it's speaking to you in some area of your life that you know what it is. But when I see this, it's saying that listen to your body and don't be too extreme. It's also saying to let yourself enjoy, but to release control. Yeah, to release control. Your vitality will be high this month, it shows, and to channel that energy into a positive direction, the angels say. If you need some assistance in that area, do call upon Archangel Gabriel, because indeed you have the support, you have the backing, okay? And your own inner wisdom is there as well. But I do see that maybe you want to reach out to someone who's an expert in the field or in an area that can help you to get, for instance, your weight under way. If it's a lot of heavy emotional eating, if you are, and these are just examples, if you're not getting your rest, I see someone, or some people, some Aries out there, there's a lot of you listening, not getting your rest, just overworking. So there we go. Next card is Archangel Michael's transmutation card, as far as the resolution's concerned for what's going on overall this month. It's saying that it's like when you see the Fool card in the major arcana, that card, someone is hanging upside down from one leg, and it's basically letting you know that things can be resolved by looking at things from a different angle, and from shifting your weight from one area to another. It's showing that. So not too much extreme, and also allowing someone to come in and help you. Not trying to do everything by yourself. Who can you outsource to? Who is there that can do some of this stuff? That can assist you with even ideas, with work, housework, business stuff, ideas, concepts, coming to a conclusion. The resolution is showing, to look at things from a different way. So the messages are there, and listen. That's what is showing. Archangel Raziel's the next card, and it's intuition. And that is coming up in the position of problem. The angels are saying that there is some problem that you do have, that you are being told to look at as something where you can utilize your own insight. It's saying that you're already doing that, and it's a powerful thing for you to trust yourself in the situation, that you do have the confidence there. Even though you may want to break free and not do it, and you want to maybe shift that responsibility to someone else, it's saying to own that. Own that so-called problem, because it's an opportunity, a true opportunity. So what that is, you know what it is. Maybe you know what it is. Maybe you can connect to that. But I do hear listening. The word listening is popping up, and hearing. So if something was coming up recently with something that you need to tune into and listen a little bit more, then that's important. The other thing coming up is Archangel Sandofon's Planetary Cycles card as far as finances is concerned. What I get here is that if you're looking for your finances to really grow and to get bigger and to expand and to really just come out of, of stagnation, if you felt that, then planetary cycles means that by the next month or so, or another cycle, very soon, that this is going to happen. Patience does come up in my head when I see this, and that's what I'm hearing, that be patient, work your plan. Work your plan and have your timeline together. Also, what's coming up is keeping a regular ledger or some type of balance, showing what it is that your outlook is looking like. That's the word I'm seeing, is outlook. Where are things going next? What's the goal? Things are not coming together, maybe exactly right, even if it's for getting a new job, a new position, things like that, because you just need to point things into the direction where you want them to go. And the divine doesn't know what that is, or the universe doesn't know, so you're not maybe manifesting that yet. Maybe things also for some of you feel too heavy and they're coming through too fast. So it's saying to still chart your journey, take your time, get structure. Like the other card right above it is saying, that is coming in direct opposition to that, not having the structure in place, and not keeping a plan, and maybe perhaps just not wanting to have more fun. That's what it's, maybe some of you are wanting to have more fun than get into that serious piece of sitting down and writing some things as to where you want things to go. And maybe you feel attacked by having to do that. Don't, it's all right. It's not all of you, because a lot of you are experiencing a lot of positive discipline, but this is a positive situation too, because you're having a chance to come back and look at it again. Even if it's an old plan, that's still not there. It's coming. It's patience. The next card, Archangel Shamael, Serenity card. That's Archangel Shamuel's Serenity card. And this is in the mind position. And when this card comes up, what it's showing is that this is the current mental or emotional state that you're in, but it also is showing how something is affecting your well-being. When I see this, it's coming up right up underneath the card for Archangel Gabriel's life force. Well, it's in that position of life force. So you have to do, when it's showing this month, is that you work on your life force. It looks different for everyone, but dealing with your life force energy has to do with the underlining forces and energies that are like your electromagnetic force. So when you're working on that, you can do things like Qigong, Tai Chi. You can do things like yoga, Kundalini yoga. What other kind of yoga is there? You've got Hatha yoga. You've got a whole bunch of different types of yoga. So when you do that, you're going to be working on your chakras, your electromagnetic field, and your aura and things like that. but your overall energy will just get a jolt. And it really assists with virility, having more energy, even feeling as though you have more time. It'll just translate over into a whole bunch of different things. Communication. So I'm seeing also, going back to the card right before, well, the card before the other card was in the problem area. This is showing up in the area of problem, but it was Archangel Raziel's intuition card. But that is also showing a connection to the life force. So working on your life force with this card, basically doing chakra work, you could do colors, things like that. That just came up from the angels to do it as simple as that, you know. So take a walk, connect to nature, do things like that, be more present, do something for yourself. It's not a problem, it's an opportunity. If you're dealing with any so-called or any certain stresses right now, things where people are just hammering at you and just really the pressure is on, you're feeling very pressured, the way to ease that is going to be to work on that life force energy for yourself. And that is going to bring the serenity to your mind, which you will have it. You will achieve it. If you already don't feel that, or if you're not already feeling that, then you will. By focusing on your future, that beautiful future that you want to come together even more. You know, it may be a big house, it may be all this land, maybe to own this wonderful business, extend your family, you know, watch your children grow up, meet someone wonderful, someone great. Maybe you want to just grow it within yourself to be even better. Whatever it is, you know, connecting with family and friends, more balanced lifestyle, health, all that. It's looking good. Life force work is good, and bringing the balance in is showing what is good, what is going to work. So whatever way that comes through for you this month, just send some energy to that. You know, give some energy into that, some time into that. It should be effortless too. What to know. The last card is coming up as Archangel Uriel's friendship card. The angels say that there's someone very special in your life that you just feel glorious about, but sometimes you try to front like you don't really care for this person. It's saying that things will feel so much better if somebody will be true about how they feel. For some of you, this is someone that you really don't feel that warm and fuzzy about any longer, and that you're needing to be honest with yourself, and what you feel, what you are sensing could be right, but sometimes you've got to shift your thinking when you're dealing with another person, which is, of course, might be quite often. But things can be better. How is the outlook looking? You know, how do you feel? What do you want? What do you want with this person? You know, questions to ask yourself this month. What do you all come together to bring about? Your union, what does it enhance? What balance comes about? What doesn't come about? What is the effect of the two of you, the 3, 4, 5 of you, or whomever, if it's a group or a place where you work, your family? And it could be, for some of you, it's coming up that your children, it could be even them, that your children are meeting other people and they're learning to branch out, and maybe you feel afraid for them. So a talk is probably in order. That's probably all that it is. But you know what this is for you. What to know is that everything is okay, and it's not what it seems. No matter what it is, everything is going to be all right. And your love, love, what do you call it? Love that's unconditional. No matter what this situation is for you, unconditional love is necessary this month for you. And maybe that's coming up with all the signs this month, but also asking yourself this month during this Mercury retrograde, which is over on the 11th of June, but also as you've been going backwards, working on things from the past, someone new coming back into your life or someone old coming into your life. That's what this card could also be. Many things are coming up, but also There is a full moon on the 2nd of the month of June, and that moon is in Sagittarius, but it's also asking you, what is your truth? And what do you believe that you're due? What do you believe that you can have? What do you believe is there for you? What are you due? You know? So those are the questions to ask yourself this month and many others as they come to you. I hope that all of you have a wonderful month. Thank you so much for all of your support. I love reading your comments and feedback. And this month, again, happy Father's Day to the fathers. And then I appreciate you. Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, and for sharing these videos and rating them. And if you'd like to work closer with me, please check out my website at naturallyhighlife.com for personal readings. And other things are on there also. Don't forget to follow me and connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whichever one of those sites that you find under the name Sarita Daily. Also, peace and blessings to you. And thank you all so much again for listening.